I'm recording it now.
Alright.
Because he'll probably record his. Yeah.
So you're gonna add.
I don't know.
Bro, what?
Might as well screen capture the Discord. While I'm at it. No, it's not that capture, it's what's it called? Window capture, okay.
Oh god, my fan's going.
Full screen that.
Bro, how long is this dude gonna take to add a fucking friend?
I don't know.
Like, it doesn't take this long.
Legit.
Like, what are you doing? His friend's probably like, oh no, we gotta do it in your server. Like, fuck off.
Yeah. We're either doing it here or we're not doing it at all. I ain't dealing with him fucking
Yeah, I'm not going in his server. I didn't know.
I ain't dealing with fucking toxic
He already proved that
chat,
that's
man.
not where we should do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be a fucking toxic
Like, did this
chat.
guy not look at what he was doing?
Who the hell's that? Oh, it's this guy.
Hello?
Hello?
Alright, let's do this. So, first of all, before we do anything, we should probably set some rules, or if you already know them.
Okay.
David?
David?
What?
Yes?
Can they not hear us?
I can hear you.
Oh. Alright.
David. Faggot. Nigger faggot. David! Don't worry guys, he has ADHD. David.
Hello? Bro, what the f—
David.
This guy's mic is broken.
Yeah, what's going on with
This guy's mic's having a seizure.
Legit.
I need to pour some water on that thing.
Yeah.
God damn. Mike's got a colonoscopy. This mic's suffocating, bro.
David.
This mic's being electrocuted. This mic's spazzing out.
First of all, I just want to make something clear. Why didn't you want to debate in the server?
Because his chat's cancer and it was not.
But
professional.
he was gonna mute us all.
No,
so
he said that, and then he unmuted everyone and dragged us in.
Yeah.
So I don't have any reason to trust that.
I don't either.
He already said that the first time and then didn't.
His mic is literally not working.
Your mic is broken. Your mic's having a seizure. Your mic is trying to suck its own dick. David. What? Bro, what?
The hell is going on?
His mic's like constantly. It says that it's constantly being spoken into. But it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we. What is going on? Bro, what the f- This guy's mic has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna be back in a sec. Let me know if he comes back. Just give me like a minute, I'll be back.
Alright. Hello?
Hello? Okay, good. I'm gonna have to do this on my phone because my computer's audio is not working.
Weird.
So someone else record it. Jube, can you record? I mean,
What?
can what's your Against Humanity guy? Can you
I have a
record it?
recording.
Yeah, but I want someone else to also record it.
Alright.
I mean, if you want, I know they're gonna be against this, but we could get
Yes.
Noro in, and he could just mute himself and record it the whole time.
But they're probably not gonna let him in.
I mean, he's not gonna talk.
I mean, yeah, but they're probably
Take-
still not gonna. I mean, you guys weren't gonna talk earlier, but they still don't want.
Luigi.
So,
What?
Luigi, can you at least let one more person come in?
We want to
'Cause I
let
want,
one more person in to
Sorry,
record.
Just record, not say anything, just to record.
I guess, yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
See, David, like, it's that easy. You just have to not be a fucking faggot.
Yes.
This mic was trying to suck its own dick.
I guess.
Okay, so add some.
I'm gonna add Noro.
Okay, good.
But,
Wait,
like,
what?
We're adding someone. He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna be here to record because I can't record it. And Discord doesn't allow you to record stuff.
I mean, we're recording. If that
yeah,
helps.
but, like, we want to have a second person.
I don't really trust you guys. I want another person to record.
Luigi
Okay.
already said
They're
yes.
gonna stay muted, right?
Probably, yeah.
I'm
I
cool
mean,
with
if
that.
they have something to say,
I'm cool with
I
that
mean-
as long as they're muted, because I don't want a
I mean-
third person interrupting.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they really
but
have something to say, I'm
the other
sure
server- the other
they could just
server-
say it and mute themselves again.
I mean, sure, but then it's kind of like 3-2.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys were willing to do it with you two against me. So I mean, it's kind of.
Well, we said you could
mildly
bring one person in.
But no, only after I brought that up. You didn't say that before.
Okay, basically, if he has something to say that's really important, or he feels it's necessary to say, he can say it. But other than that, he's gonna stay quiet most of the time.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me just message him.
Alright.
Okay. If it didn't.
So he isn't active right now.
Can you get someone else to record? Maybe someone like Ghost Jack or something like
First, remove him from the group.
that. Okay. Luigi. Luigi.
Alright.
Now, add.
Oh, what?
I mean, like I said, they're
No,
probably
I
gonna
mean-
stay muted most.
What the fuck? Bro. What the hell?
What's
yeah.
wrong with your computer?
I don't know
Why
what
can't
happened
you
there.
speak through it?
My audio, I'm speaking through it, and it shows that I'm speaking, but I can't hear you guys, so it's weird. I tried taking out my earbuds and like trying to hear it, and it's just not working, so I just decided to use my phone. Even though, yeah, I know my audio must sound really bad right now, but like,
Can't you just make another account and record?
But I don't think it's the account. I think it's my computer itself because
No,
I
I
got
mean,
off.
make another account and
You could just open OBS while you're in Discord.
I don't know. Seems like kind of hard to do. Plus, my little brother's over there, so he's probably gonna make.
Are you
some
gonna
noise.
upload the recording?
Oh yeah, of course.
No,
yeah,
I mean
unless-
Luigi.
Probably not. I'm gonna. I'm just
Luigi,
gonna add-
are you gonna upload the recording?
I don't know yet.
You need
I mean, David,
Yeah.
do you have anyone you could add?
I'm gonna see if I can add Ghost Jack.
'Cause
What do I owe this on? Honor, fucking hell.
Okay. So
Hello?
Ghost Jack.
Ghost.
I don't shag my sister if that's what you're gonna ask me.
No.
No, just
You're just gonna be here to record.
David's being gay, so like,
Alright.
can you record?
David
can't
doesn't know how
record.
to use OBS.
I'm at a guest house,
he's
man.
gonna
What do you
use
want from me? Come on.
Time.
Make this quick.
No, we need you to record.
He
What?
can't.
I don't shag my sister. Stop fucking saying that, man.
Record. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Are you recording?
No, I'm not
He's
recording. I'm on a.
He's not.
I'm on a.
He
I'm on a
literally
phone
just
right
said.
Okay, then.
David,
okay.
not only are you blind, you need fucking hearing aids as well. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So, is anyone besides Luigi Channel and Corson gonna be able to record this?
No. So we're
No?
just gonna have to.
Okay, then I guess
I
we're gonna
mean-
have to go with what Luigi Channel is recording, and hopefully he doesn't delete it or try and hide it. Or
I won't.
Okay.
Okay. So
Is anyone going to respond?
what do you
Are
mean?
you guys talking but I can't hear?
I can hear you,
I can hear you.
David. You're
David, oh my
freaking
god.
being
What the
gay.
heck?
Bro, it's been like 30 minutes.
I've been recording for like
It has.
14 minutes.
You're gonna record 14 minutes just?
No.
No, it's my thing has been recording for 14 minutes.
That's how long it's
Oh.
been, like, before we've started anyway.
Yeah.
is it working now? Okay, good. I can hear you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I guess we
So
should.
Who's gonna start?
I guess David, you can go first.
No, I'll let Luigi start it. So what is your main problem? Go.
Your problem with what?
Of this entire thing. Of what I was
Like-
saying. What's your main problem?
Why do you guys like fucking?
No, I was talking to Luigi channel. Because he's the one who's the the
No,
main person.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Like in your server, something I've noticed, at least from the screenshots, you're always talking about David. Why? Like about the situation, what he has to say about the situation. Why? What's your problem with David thinking it's fake?
My problem isn't necessarily with that, it's the fact that he's portraying it like it's a fact, and he's trying to make others believe it's fake. That's the problem I have with it, and he's also being extremely disrespectful on Twitter about it as well, and in the DMs and stuff. If he was just skeptical, I wouldn't really have a problem, because there are plenty of people in the server that are skeptical, and I understand it. It's just the fact that he's being disrespectful while also being skeptical is my problem.
So
Okay. I'll admit that's a fair point, but you do have to understand that based on like the little information we've gotten, the only information we really have is that it's being said by an account that has been made in like what, February, hasn't posted a single thing till now.
They did post one tweet, but it was more of a my first tweet type thing, but it was deleted.
Okay, yeah, but you have to understand that like the fact that this account has nothing but like one tweet but saying that's his first tweet, and then that tweet was deleted, and that's the only thing we had till now. You have to understand that that's kind of suspicious.
I do understand that, which I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I can understand being skeptical of the account. I'm just saying that I've gotten like multiple emails and I have multiple sources verifying this stuff. That's what I'm saying.
We don't. So like, all we have is your word, and I don't really trust you because you're a person who's like I guess biased in the thing because you're on his side. See, if we had someone like Ghost Jack, right? He doesn't care. Or he doesn't like. He's not on either side. He hates me, or I don't know if he hates me. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like Polo Pizza. If you have someone like that who can agree that this isn't true, then it'd be much better. But if we only have someone who's basing it off of what he what he thinks and who his friend, it's gonna be kind of hard to say what, this person's right. Like let's say that someone was accused of like stealing something, right? And his friend was the only person who saw. Like, should we just go based on the friend's word alone? Because the friend could be doing it to save his skin.
Well, yeah, that could be true, and I understand thinking that. I'm just saying that that's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm getting, and I'm not trying to... Believe me, I wouldn't be intentionally like posting tweets about it and stuff if I didn't think it was real.
Yeah, but the thing is,
you
have to understand that it's like your word, and a lot
I
of people
get that, but
there's two things to it. A lot of people.
Wait, David. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
it's fine.
I just want to clear something up before we go any further.
Okay.
Luigi.
Yeah.
So, one of your main arguments is, what is it? You're saying that David is going around passing around the rumors that Puddle of Pizza's hospitalization is fake, right?
Yeah.
But can we confirm this, David?
I mean, there's a whole server, so...
No, like...
I mean, I wasn't really passing around those.
Are you passing it around like it's fact?
No, I'm just saying I think it's fake. I think I've even said many times
So
that I don't even know
think
for
it's
sure.
fake.
Yeah, I think it's fake. I'm not saying for certain because let's be honest.
Well,
there's
that's
a
how
chance
your
that,
tweets come off, though. That's the thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that's kind of really you problem.
So you're
it's not
just
about
making
how it comes off.
assumptions.
Yeah,
It's
just
not
my
actually
assumption.
based off anything.
I mean, it's based off the fact that well, from this account, I even made a. Let me
No,
go to
no,
my
I'm not
tweet that
talking
I
to
made.
you.
Okay.
Luigi, you're just making assumptions. You don't actually know if David is passing it off as fact.
I'm going based off of what the tweets read out, and from what the tweets say, that's what it appears to be. I'm not sure if the intention is that or not. I can't really verify that. It's just going based off of the tweets. That's what it looks like.
Okay, you know, okay. Let me show a tweet.
So
of
David,
what I was saying.
can you confirm whether or not you're passing it around as
Luigi,
fact?
Luigi, yep. Are you gonna do a Fortnite stream? Are you gonna do a Fortnite stream?
Oh my gosh,
Luigi.
Bro, what the fuck?
Luigi, you do a Fortnite.
No.
You're doing a Fortnite stream. Alright, fuck off, man. Fuck off, you. Fuck off, come on, please. Please. I'll give.
David, this is retarded.
I'll give you skin. I'll give you skin, promise.
David, this is retarded. David, this is retarded.
Alright, you're retarded, man. You play Fortnite, sure.
Are you gonna record this or not?
Oh, no, okay. I just wanted to know, I've been accused of shagging my sister, and I'm just saying that that's not me, that's you. And please stop accusing me of it.
Are you going to record this or not? If you're not...
No,
you want to shower later?
Oh, yeah, please. Hey, Luigi channel, do you want to join us? Luigi, listen, we could have SEX together.
What the fuck?
Great.
What the hell, man? David?
Yo, it's like the best
silly,
debate.
Man.
This is my favorite debate I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
Professionalism really kicks in when someone.
We're not professionals, though. We're just a bunch of fucking amateurs on the internet.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to do something.
Alright.
Okay. So, let me read off the tweet I was gonna say. I need to read off this tweet because it explains all the stuff, all the questions we have that that not only haven't been answered, but they're very suspicious. Because, first of all, why won't you visit him in the hospital? I'm talking about. I said this to his girlfriend. There's no response. Why would you dox him? Because, as we all know, everyone knows. Even Corson, I don't know too much about you, but I'm pretty sure even you would know that Paulo Pizza likes keeping himself very secretive. Yes. So why would you say his first and last name online? Isn't that like
that's kind of suspicious?
That, I mean, it would seem that way, but there's not really a way to confirm or deny that. Like, there's no proof. There's no proof of that being his name or not.
Okay, so that made me think, this is probably a fake account. The only reason why
I can understand somebody thinking that, but at the same time, if there's a chance that it could be them, I don't know why you would be messaging them with constant like harassment.
It wasn't harassment. That doesn't make any sense. There's no harassment. I only asked.
No, but but the point that you're like constantly trying to get information out of them when they're probably, if that is his girlfriend, it's clearly not.
The only tweets I've sent to this person is like what two tweets, all of them asking a few questions. This isn't harassment. I don't think you understand what harassment is. If that's what you think, I asked them questions. That this isn't a repeated thing. These aren't the same questions being asked. They're different questions of different matters.
Yeah, but it's the whole idea of like trying to get info for someone who's could be his girlfriend in the middle of like this situation. It's just not.
Yeah,
really...
but
then what's the issue? You're just
like
making fucking excuses for David asking questions.
It's like interrogating.
It's not harassment. Well, he only made two tweets about it.
Yeah, only two tweets. Let me even read out the entire tweet so you know that's nothing.
It just
really
feels
bad.
like you're blowing this way out of proportions.
It is because I'm even asking if this really is his girlfriend, right? Why would she dox him, right? Like if this really is his girlfriend, why would she say his first
David,
and last
we get
name?
The point. Like, yeah, we get it already.
Okay,
but
I'll skip to the next one. Why would she make an account, right? That's been made in what, February? But this account hasn't made a single tweet that we know of for now. I mean, except for like the one.
We don't know that it's his girlfriend.
The new profile picture tweet. Besides that, hasn't And
since then, and it's only now on July 31st deciding to make a tweet about this. Like, no other tweets. That's suspicious. No photos of the hospital, no video, nothing like that.
No
where
one
were
ever
you?
said
And I
he
asked,
was
where were you
100% his girlfriend,
when
though.
Polo Pizza
Like-
harmed himself? Wait, my audio thing's being weird. Let me try again. Let me see. Wait, my audio just. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Darn it! Wait, let me. I'll join back. Wait.
God. Hello.
okay, yeah, I'm back. It's working again. So yeah,
Alright.
where I was asking stuff like this because it's a very important question. Where was she in all of this when Polo Pizza had harmed himself? And I said, if he has a known medical health issue, right? And you know he's tried to off himself before because Polo Pizza's told me that he's tried to. So if it's telling me his girlfriend should definitely know, why would he be left alone? Like, why would he be left in a situation where he would be able to do that to himself? These are serious and legitimate questions. Like,
We wouldn't know if she lives with him or not. So
Yeah, exactly. We don't know
no
that.
one knows that.
But the thing is, they're just questions. And
Yeah, they're just
you guys are like
yeah, I get that. but
shit
it's
talking
the
David
whole-
in the server.
I get
That's the
that, but
problem.
it's the whole like what is it when he's like, oh, can we get like a medical record or whatever? It's like they
Oh
wouldn't.
yeah.
Do you really think like, okay, let's say that was her? Do you think like they'd be comfortable just giving out his record to some person?
She was comfortable. She was comfortable saying his first and last name, but you're comfortable.
Yeah,
saying
but
his
she
first and
wouldn't.
last name.
There's a difference between that and literally like showing a specific
No,
person
actually-
who he has a problem with.
Actually, showing showing the name would be worse because at least if they showed the form, they could blur out where his name is and show the information that he was in the hospital for this. But
Yeah, but
but saying his name literally identifies him. So if anyone finds out where his what state is,
If anything, it
whatever
would be
state
worse.
he's in- Yeah, the name is a lot worse. What?
I get that, but she's also not like saying it to a specific person individually. If she did just
Yeah,
tweet that
she's
out
not
by
saying-
accident or whatever, then yeah, that wasn't the smartest decision. But I feel like if you do that and then go tell like a specific person on Twitter who he has a problem with his medical record, that would be like double the problem.
That wouldn't be.
It just
because
feels like you're
all-
making
all it does-
excuses.
Yeah, it's just excuses. The only thing it really
Why
does
is that
like
an excuse?
show proof. Okay, so because I don't like him, right? That means that I can't have proof that he was actually there. Doesn't really make any sense. Your only reasoning behind this is that he you don't like he doesn't like this person, so you can't send him this. I mean, Polo Pizza has gone to me telling me that he'd off himself. So if he's fine with that, why is it so hard to show like what why is it so hard for this girlfriend, if this is real, to show something like this? Like that's my.
Because you
that's what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
if he wants that to be shown right now, because he probably didn't expect to be in the hospital. He thought that would just be it, and he'd be gone.
Yeah.
If that weren't the case,
So he
I
was
don't
fine.
know
He was
why-
fine with telling people that he'd off himself, right? But then the aftermath of what happened, he's not fine with letting it be disclosed. Doesn't really make any sense.
I mean, not right away. I don't think anyone would be, because they weren't
I mean,
planning
no,
on.
right.
They
He
weren't
doesn't have
planning
to do it.
on.
He doesn't have to do.
They
Yeah, he
weren't
doesn't have to
planning.
do it
They
right
wouldn't
away.
like if someone did that, they're not going to plan to end up in a hospital. So they're probably they probably show it eventually, but you can't expect them to just like attempt suicide, end up in the hospital, and be like, oh, I'm going to show people that it didn't work.
No. That's fine. Like, right? If he doesn't want to show them, that would be fine. But the thing is, he's come to people like me, saying stuff like this during a time where like people were like starting to see the stuff he's been doing and like see that hey, some of the stuff he's doing is pretty messed up, and even goes Jack about to make a video. This time it's happening, and so for most people who are in this situation, who see the situation from afar, they're like, this is really suspicious that only now is he trying to say that this is happening. And the thing is, I don't think that's what made people not believe. I think what made people not believe is the fact that there's no like evidence of anything being disclosed. All we have is like the word of Luigi's channel and an account that claims to be his girlfriend, and that's about it. We don't have anything more than that. So it's kind of hard to say, you know what, I believe you when we see only this little amount of evidence.
Wait,
You have to
okay.
understand
You
that.
don't have to believe us.
Wait.
Though. It's not the point.
What are we arguing? We're arguing why.
That's what I'm saying. Like we went from the whole why.
No, don't interrupt me. Are we arguing that
just interrupted us?
No, but he was talking
first. Yeah.
He was talking before you, so.
But it was.
Are we
okay.
arguing whether?
Let him speak. Oh my gosh.
Are we fucking arguing whether him thinking it's fake is wrong, or his individual arguments about thinking it's fake?
I mean, I don't know. We went from like, why shouldn't he show proof to why should we believe it's real? Like, no one's asking you.
Actually, we went from why should it be real to the proof part,
and then back to this.
Okay, so okay, what's your main problem with what I'm saying?
Because you're saying the whole, oh, why wouldn't he feel comfortable showing proof? But he's been in your DMs all the time. Like, there's a difference between if someone's going through that period where they're like all depressed or whatever, they're not gonna act the same way they would like just being normally or whatever. Like if they start messaging you,
that's fair.
If they start messaging you, I'm gonna off myself, and they're like going off on like a tangent, and then there's a difference between that versus like him supposedly like attempting suicide and then ending up in a hospital. Like if you do that, you're not planning to end up in a hospital, you're planning to die.
Yeah, of course.
So he's not going to want to like send him in the hospital like that, because he probably is disappointed for even being there.
I mean, disappointed for even being there, but like, it doesn't matter. The thing is, he can take. The fact is that he not only the whole like, oh, why would he come to you about the whole suicide thing? That's something that there's extra precautions that he could take before something like that, right? Rather than he had me blocked and then he unblocked me just to tell me that. So, I mean, you're saying that, oh, it's like something he just came and did, right? No, it doesn't just seem random. He didn't go. It wasn't just a random thing that he did. He went through the trouble to not only unblock me, but then type an entire thing telling me that, right? So maybe if it was just, you know what, my DMs were already open and you know he just went there and said something, maybe I'd be like, you know what, I believe that. But I was blocked by him, right? He blocked me, but then he took the time to unblock me just to say all that, which like after that I just can't. It's just hard to kind of believe that what he's saying is true. And this isn't like something that happened a few times. Like if it happened like what 1 or 2 times, I really probably wouldn't care. But anything more than that just makes me skeptical. And as the times kept going, I got even more skeptical and even more skeptical of what he was saying.
I mean, yeah, but you also don't act normally when you're under depression like that.
Yeah, but that's kind of on him. He should be able to, you know, take the extra measures to not do something, be in a certain situation like that. Like
people have done like far worse. That's just
David.
He could just not wait.
You can't think as logically under depression though.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. You can't think as logically under depression, but you can still like, you know, take the extra precautions when you're not feeling depressed to, you know, stay away from the internet. Don't go on the internet, because if this is a problem and it's affecting everyone else on the internet.
Yeah, that's fair.
What should we do?
I've said he should take a break from the internet. I think that's fair.
I've told him that too, but he doesn't take a break. When people tell him to take breaks, he comes back. He says, "I'm going for a month." He comes back in like what, a week? Like the thing that's.
Yeah.
I want to say that, you know, I feel bad for him, but like the thing is, a lot of the stuff he's doing is like brought upon himself. He's been given tips. Even what I think his name is. It was like Eric, right? Eric and him aren't even like close. They're not friends. Eric was telling him that if you truly are telling the truth, then take a break from the internet, because if you take a break from the internet, then that should make things much better. But no, Paulo Pizza continues to come on the internet, keeps talking, replying to stuff I'm saying, just doing that kind of stuff, which, you know what, it's fine, right? I'm fine with him replying to all this stuff. My only problem is that next time, like a few times go by, people respond to him, and then he's like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna off myself, I'm gonna leave. That's my main problem with it.
Yeah, I've never told him that he shouldn't take a break from the internet. I think that, especially like now, that has been what he should be doing. The problem is, however, like him supposedly trying to off himself and then ending up in the hospital or whatever. And I get that. I don't think he should. If let's say he's in the hospital, I don't think he should come back to the internet for a good 5-6 months or however long it takes for him to like refine himself. And I've said this. I've been saying that.
Yeah.
Especially because now he hasn't even been like himself. He's been like, it's been like Twitter's just been like clearly not a good spot for his head at the moment. And yeah, I've been saying that.
Yeah, but he, to be fair, a lot of the stuff that's been happening, he's brought upon himself, because he comes on. He says he's gonna take a break for a month, right? And someone replied with a meme saying, it was like a meme from SpongeBob saying, I give him 11 minutes, I give him a week, and he literally came back not even a week later, which which is what someone said, which really shows that how he's not even like honest about what he's saying. Like, if you're gonna take a break, at least be honest about it. Like, come on.
Yeah, but again, like you don't function the same like under depression. He could have like when he said he was gonna leave, he could have been like extremely depressed. I don't even want to come back, and then it goes away, and he's like, oh, he's like you flip flop during that stuff. I've dealt with people.
But even if you even if you think
David,
it's gone,
he has a point.
Yeah,
that doesn't. It's the same thing as like if someone's like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, and then they back out at the last second. That's not lying. That's them. Like they're about to do it and they're like, oh shit, I don't want to do this anymore. It's kind of like
but you see the thing is, my problem is he's done this several times, and usually someone from my experience, they don't usually announce that they're gonna kill themselves, because usually that really doesn't go their way because someone tries to stop them. The problem is that he's announcing this publicly to his fans and all of his enemies. Like that's not usually something I see in depression.
Yeah,
usually when someone becomes depressed, they don't freaking use it as they don't announce it publicly. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
so it comes off as he's trying to get sympathy from us and less genuine.
Yeah, I have to agree with that, because the thing is, I have friends who have depression, and none of them act like this. They only really talk to their friends about it. They don't go to people that they don't like and say, you know what, I'm gonna off myself, because it doesn't seem like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I know you say the whole, oh, they're not in control of themselves, but like you can take the extra precautions not to go like to people doing this kind of stuff. Maybe, I don't know, is there anyone at his house? Like, is he living alone? Because like all this stuff has to factor in. We don't know, and he shouldn't. If he's living alone, then that's not our problem. That's the problem of the people who are in care of him. The problem of, I don't know, maybe his parents or his girlfriend. If they all know that he has this problem, right, that he keeps doing this kind of stuff, then he shouldn't. They should make an active effort to stop him from being on the internet, because people. Polo Pizza, he was getting mad at me for saying that, because he said that rather than try and help me, you want me to just get off the internet. I said no, because the thing is, there's nothing we can do to help. We've tried to help, done so many things to try and like stop this from happening, but no, you continue to do this. So at what point is it like on the person who's depressed to try and find some sort of help, rather than the whole internet change? Because it's not the whole internet, because he's the one who he's someone who shouldn't be like complaining about this kind of stuff, not because of like, mainly because he's harsh on people. He's harsh. He gives harsh criticism, which I'm fine with. But when harsh criticism is given back to him, when Ghost Jack had said he's making a video and people had been saying stuff like that, he only now decided that this was that this is the right thing to do in this time, which just comes off as kind of fake. Like, I'm not saying that he's fake for sure. I think so, because of the amount of times it's happened, the amount of like times I've given him ideas of what to do, how to like get help, talk to a family member, stay off the internet, do this kind of stuff, but he just doesn't listen. So it just comes off as like him just being fake.
Yeah, I mean, I get why it would come off that way, but at the same time, depression is different for like every person who's had it. Like, they can do things, like not everyone's gonna listen to advice given. That's why suicide happens in general. Like when Dub was when Dub was
you understand, at least, right?
Yeah, you do understand my point.
Yeah, I get. Right? Yeah, I get why you would think that it comes off that way. But at the same time, like when Dub was going through his like depression thing, you could be like, oh, well, at least you should have some common sense not to ever. Dub made a live stream and asked his fans for advice on how to help it, and then he would yell at them when he didn't agree with the advice. Like, you do things like that while you're under depression. Yeah, I get that, but that's...
I'm pretty sure he lives with his parents too, so he should... I don't know, his parents are there, aren't they? They should... Yes. If they know that he's in a state like this, it's not... the whole internet shouldn't have to be like, oh, you know what, you have depression, we're gonna be nice to you and make sure nothing happens. It should be on the care of, like, his guardians, his parents, or whoever is there to stop him from doing anything like that, because the whole internet shouldn't have to you know what, dumb down our criticism.
We shouldn't be walking on eggshells because fucking Puddle of Pizza or WH dude are suffering from depression.
Yeah, that's not fair.
As sad as as sad and tragic as it is, it's... I don't want to sound mean or rude or anything. It really isn't our problem, and if we have opinions on it, I really don't feel like you guys should be... Okay, I don't really know how to say it, but... Frick.
Oh, I think I have an idea. I feel like you guys shouldn't be forcing us to constantly be saying that, you know what, we feel sad for him, and all that kind of stuff. And posting stuff like that one clip when I was 13, saying, because I said that I don't think, doesn't seem like the average dude has depression or something, he has something to be depressed about, something along those lines. I mean, that was just, honestly, to me, that just seemed really stupid, because that was when I was 13, right? And I'm now 16. Like, there's a big difference, like, and it's funny because these people posting stuff like that, it's funny because the thing is, Puddle of Pizza is complaining about that same thing, old stuff about him being brought up. But the thing is, I have more of a reason for that when you think about it, because I was 13 at the time. And how old was Puddle Pizza? Like, he's now like 20, 21, around that. Back then, let's say he was like, what, 17, 18? That's still old enough to know that, hey, doing this kind of stuff isn't right. Like, even now, I think now, based on my actions, if I do anything messed up, like now, I think that I shouldn't be given as much of a pass as I was when I was like, what, 13? Because, you know, I think around 16 you get a better understanding of stuff, and you get, you know, you fully understand what's right and wrong.
Wait,
I mean, some people might say higher, but like, for the most part, I know quite a bit more. I'm not going to say as dumb stuff as I would when I was 13. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I speak?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, my problem with it is, I don't know if this specifically applies to you, Corson, but a lot of people in the Luigi channel server always treat David like he's a fucking evil degenerate, or someone who can't be controlled, who's annoying. I mean, he's a bit annoying, but I definitely get where you're coming from. But
yeah,
you're always...
annoying.
All the people in the server are always talking shit behind his back. They're always trash talking him. They're always like treating him as he was like the next Hitler. But
yeah, I think that's fair.
That's not true. Like, for example, WH2, something that I find really hypocritical. WH2 says what's in the past is in the past when referring to someone like Puddle of Pizza, because he's definitely made a lot of mistakes. But they have a double standard for David, because they bring a lot of stuff from the past. Like, for example, you have nothing to be depressed about, which is something David said to WH2. And WH2 continues to bring it up. So WH2 has a double standard for Puddle of Pizza and can't apply it to David. And that's what I find really hypocritical.
Like, imagine if I did that. Imagine if I always brought up that, hey guys, remember that one time not Puddle Pizza. Remember that one time WH2 threatened to delete my channel? And, well, there's no way he could delete. So, what I was thinking was that it was pretty clearly a threat, right? Maybe even in a legal way, because he's saying that he was going to flag my channel, right? But there's no way that my videos would fall under, like, what, certain things like, you know, breaking the guidelines, because if they were, I've gotten only, a few videos, I think one video about me that I made, was some old feminist video I used to make, those cringy kind of videos. Only one of those videos was, flagged by content community guidelines, right? So the only other way he could truly even attempt to take it down would be like false DMCA copyright strike, which I think, and I remember him saying something earlier, like him saying that that you couldn't
wait.
and stuff like that. What?
Okay, wait. Where did we just went to like 3 different topics.
Yeah.
No, the point, our main point, the overall point is that
I'm still on the first thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, where were you?
Can we start and can we go in order? Like we were at the first part.
Let's start off from when I was talking. So.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said before about WHD?
Yeah, I heard what you said. Yeah, you were saying that there's a double standard.
What do you think of that?
I mean,
I don't really.
That's not the topic, though. I don't speak for Dub.
Okay. No, we're asking for your opinion on that matter. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, because the majority of people on your server always attack him for being like that. And of course, we're gonna refer to the majority when talking about or debating something like this. So even though you two don't specifically do that, it's still a valid point. And I don't think it's something
that doesn't apply to what we're talking about, though. That's just a completely unrelated thing.
It's not unrelated. It's actually
no. I was bringing it up as another point.
It's another point because the point is that not only will like you give like Pizza a pass for this kind of stuff, but when the same thing is done to me or someone else, you guys give it like a pass, like in the server. I remember even like because a lot of your guys' fans like they're really toxic. Like you won't see my fans going and attacking your videos, right? Which I mean, I guess to be fair, you can't really control your fans, but for the most part, you can at least try and put out a video saying,
hey, fans of mine attack your videos.
Not you.
Okay.
Because I remember looking at Polo Pizza's like his comment section, there were people saying that I was worse than Sean, which is like what? Worse than a pedophile?
Okay, that's too far.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
That's
too not
far.
Us though.
I mean,
yeah, but like the thing is,
fans have their own mindset though. Like we can't
that's fair, but that's still in your server. People mentioned me over 2,000 times in a server. Like, I mean, like
the majority is.
It's the same thing as us going into your server and having people spam the chat with shit about us. We can't control that. It's the same thing.
I mean, yeah, you can. If someone,
you are the mod, aren't you?
Yeah, but why didn't David control his audience when we tried setting up the first debate and they were like spamming in the chat?
Those guys aren't my fans. Those guys don't even like me. Some of
them.
Why
were they there?
Because they wanted to see.
They just wanted to listen.
They wanted
and
to listen.
You were okay with having the people spamming the chat with a bunch of unrelated garbage to be part of the debate.
That was the chat. They weren't speaking in the debate. I even at a point muted all of them during the call, and you still wouldn't come in.
But then you unmuted. No, then you made a fake private chat, deleted it, added us into the chat with all of them, and none of them were muted. They were still talking.
I mean, yeah,
because you wouldn't cooperate because you didn't want them in.
Because he wasn't making a private chat. That's what we were asking for.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's not. But the thing is, we kind of need other people to like look because like they wanted to look, and even. And
I get that, but the people weren't.
They could also the people. They were for a while, but then you guys just never joined. If you had joined, they would have been quiet for the most part. All they were really gonna do is like what, maybe point out certain things, but they wouldn't be talking the entire time. And if they did, I would ban them because I said that.
I get that, but I left because when we got added into them, they were talking after you said that you were going to mute them all, so I had no reason to go back.
I had before, but
after you went back.
That was sudden. That was because we didn't know David was going to do that, so we just ended up unmuted.
Yeah, they were so far.
But why'd you delete the private thing and add us into the other one?
David.
Actually, that's mainly because I thought I should add you guys in because maybe if I got you on the thing and maybe if you came in and you saw that, maybe it wouldn't be that loud. You might wanted to have joined. That's fair. That's a fair criticism on me. I probably should have handled that a lot better. But for the most part, I think that you guys should have just came on because for the most part, all the people would have really been doing is recording the conversation and nothing more than that.
Is this not better though?
What?
Is this not better?
I mean,
I don't think it would have been any
because-
worse in the server.
Let's think about this. Let's say
we don't
I
have
say
a
something
chat
right.
spamming.
No.
But
Well,
just
that's in
don't
the
pay
chat.
attention to the chat.
Yeah, I literally even made a private chat, one that only you guys could be in, like the text
You
chat.
deleted it though.
No, not the text one. The text one, I'll even go back there. I
It's
think
still
the text
up.
One,
He didn't delete
the
the
text
private
one is
chat.
still up. The private chat, it's still up.
Were we in
Really,
there?
the
'Cause
only
I
thing
didn't see that.
the only thing you guys had to complain about is him freaking bringing everyone into the private chat or deleting
Yeah,
it. I mean,
Yeah, I had
Sorry.
no reason to join after
You-
that happened because he went back on his.
you guys were complaining beforehand.
And
You
let
guys
me-
were
let
being
me just-
Chat
difficult.
was going insane, and he said that he was not. They were not going to be involved.
It's
and then when we
the
agreed
fucking
to that,
chat.
when we agreed
It's
to
not the
that,
focus of the conversation.
No, but
no,
that's
I
not what
get
you-
that, but we didn't want anyone in the call, and then he agreed to that, and then added them anyways.
No, that was only later on, and that, to be fair, yeah, I kind of said that.
Like
Yeah.
after that, but you have to understand, like after that, I would not want to come back after you went back on your.
I mean,
Yeah, I
it
get that.
I can understand that
But-
because you guys were kind of scared of that many people being in the chat like that. But I mean, I've been in debate with all those people and even more people than that, all talking over me. That was something we had one time a while ago. They had all talked over me. I mean, it wasn't really that bad because I mean, even later on, we kind of like understood a bit more about the situation. My main problem was that you guys were still so reluctant to just join a call just because there was other people, even after we said that they, for the most part, wouldn't be talking. And even though they were talking for a bit when you guys were in, they hadn't. You should have at least waited for a bit. And
Really,
also now my phone's
okay,
about to die.
really
there
the
was
only
like
thing you
6 different situations. Like if we wanted the private chat to go up, and we were like, okay, we're gonna leave if he doesn't put this up. And then it went up, and we're like, okay, this is going all right. We go in, and then he removes the private chat. Like there was nothing. Like I thought that it was just gonna be a big troll fest because that's what the chat and everything else made it seem like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're talking a bit in like what the chat. But the thing is, that doesn't mean that you can't. That they're gonna do the same in the voice chat.
They
The
did
voice
though.
chat, they just
Oh,
talked
they
a bit.
weren't.
They were saying hello and stuff like that. They weren't really trolling.
They
or
were
anything.
all like the second I heard like the whatever, I don't remember who it was specifically. I couldn't read the name, but he was like, like after that, I'm not gonna stay in there if that's present.
So because he was like hello.
so
they
so
were
you
all
don't
saying
even know
hello,
what he
Luigi Channel.
said.
You didn't even know.
No, we
because he
did,
said-
but they're yet. Why are they saying anything? They're not meant to be in there. You
Because
said they would
okay,
be.
first of all,
Yeah,
that
but you
that
guys,
isn't
you
their
didn't
fault.
realize
It's
that.
David's fault. He's the one that
Yeah, to
decided
be
to
fair, yeah,
freaking bring us
yeah,
into the.
that's kind of on me. Yeah, I'll admit that.
We,
Yeah,
we weren't
I'm
expecting
saying
you to
it's on
join. If
I'm
you
saying
joined with like, if you informed us that you were gonna join ahead of time, we wouldn't be doing that. So really, it's just
I mean,
David's fault. But
Yeah,
as
yeah,
far
that's fair.
that's as far as I can really see your perspective, because
Yeah, but besides
that's
that,
the only
it's not
thing
really
you're
a big deal.
really mad about.
Well, that's
And
the
you were
only thing. that
you were
there
still
was to be
you were
mad
still
about.
being difficult beforehand.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
even
because
even
we
when
didn't
they
want to join. We didn't want to join a
No, but
public
even-
call with a bunch of
but-
random
but-
people that we didn't know.
yeah, but even then, I mean, I don't really know you, but even then, the chat, I had muted them at the time, and you even when I had them muted, you still wouldn't join. So, like,
Yeah, it wouldn't even
They
matter.
didn't, I mean, we did, and they didn't stay muted. So-
no. When I had it,
I
when had
already
I muted
explained-
everyone, and you still didn't join. You guys still didn't join. So
Because we
that was
got
wrong.
added to a thing where they were unmuted, so then we really wouldn't trust it then. Even if they,
we weren't
let's say,
expecting it. We
let's
didn't
say,
even
let's
know
say,
you joined.
even if they were all muted, we're not gonna trust that no one's gonna like unmute their mic and like yell.
I
at you.
muted them. I physically muted them.
I get
it's
that,
red-
but
when
then
it's red-
we went into your private chat and you plopped us in there, and they were not muted.
That was before. That entire thing was before. So
That was
if you
after.
had
That was the final event.
No, it was before. No,
No,
the
that's
before-
when I left the
no, that's
server.
not that's not what
That
happened.
was when I left
No,
the server.
not when you left the server. Even before that, I can go in the. Okay, I'll go in the chat. I literally took a screenshot. I'll show you the screenshot in the chat since the chat's still up. I'll go back into this chat where you guys were. I added you, right? I at you.
Why
and
are
said-
we even talking about this?
Yeah, like
It's
this
not
isn't
even valid to
related
the
to the
actual
discussion,
argument.
bro. We're talking about Puddle. I don't get this.
Okay. Then let's go back to the puddle thing.
Alright.
The
Right.
thing we were on was the whole me sending you the clip from like years ago of you saying
Yeah,
the whole
my point
No.
about that was that it
Like
was
his
very-
fans or
his-
Puddle's fans.
Yeah.
or how toxic they are with David.
Yeah. The main point about it is that they're not only that they're toxic, right? But that when Puddle does something similar, right? You guys will just give him a pass. He gets a clean pass to just go and do when he does the same thing.
A pass for what?
Like, what pass?
For the stuff he's done. Oh,
what?
For a pass.
What?
What do you mean by that?
Well, what about a while back, right? When there was an account, right, called Sean Lover, right? Sean Lover 6. It was a fake account, right? A very clear fake account, right? Polo Pizza had gone on not only on Twitter, but also in the server, I think. The verification place had also said something along the lines of oh snap, this is the real you, and then apparently
David, you're just dragging this on. The point is that
this isn't even a main thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not
the
a main
point
thing.
is
And
that
also, I wasn't
point is
online during that, so I had no idea if I.
I wasn't. Okay, I didn't even know that was.
it
And I didn't even know that was a thing. So
and I did confront him about that after it happened.
No, I think
Like I thought
my
we were
point
talking
is
about me sending
the fact that you and your fans, or maybe not specifically you, but Puddle, WH Dude, and a lot of your fans have a double standard. Puddle, Puddle, my voice. Puddle has a double standard because when he does something, for example, I'm not Puddle. What the fuck am I even saying?
What?
I'm fucking confused.
I don't get the
The
double
beach dude.
standard thing. Like that's not us.
Wait. Okay, it's not you two specifically, but to
Yeah,
be fair,
I
Luigi
said
Channel,
that.
you run the server. Luigi Channel runs the server, and it's his job to moderate the server and make sure he has good mods who are moderating the server,
Yeah.
not letting.
The thing
Like,
is, they
that's-
never get called out for anything, and fucking, as soon as David even breathes or something, he gets called out for it.
Yeah, like I'll do something minor, and then you guys will call me out for it.
You guys will
But then
call him
Polo
a
Pizza-
manipulator or something like
Yeah.
that.
And then Polo
When
Pizza
have
will do
I done
something.
this?
What instance?
It's
Not
not
you,
you. Oh my gosh,
not
dude,
you, for
it's not
God's
you.
sake. The majority of the server does.
Just
Again,
Yeah.
that's not.
Including
but what
W's,
that's not us,
dude.
though.
okay. What instance?
I'm talking about. I know.
I
well,
brought
like,
one up
well,
earlier. WSU says the past is in the past.
Right.
But-
Yeah.
They continue to bring up a bunch of shit that David did, like in 2017.
Yeah,
They
even
just
you,
bring
Corson.
up stuff
So they
called-
have a double standard for
No,
That
Puddle.
stuff wasn't 2017. That was 2018.
Okay, 2018.
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever. It's fucking
That's not
two
that
years
long
ago.
ago.
It's still
That's 2 years.
the argument
It's
still applies.
Still something that happened like what, a while ago.
Wait.
A while ago.
Can I just say one thing?
What?
Doesn't that also kind of apply to the whole? Because I remember when you would give your criticisms on Puddle, you would bring up a lot of things from the past, and
'Cause the thing-
and then
okay,
he'd
okay,
get mad
let
about it.
me
But then when
stop
we
you
brought
right
up something about your past, you seemed to get
No.
mad about it.
No, that's actually the opposite. Because the thing is, I'm fine with bringing stuff up from the past. It's Polo Pizza who had a problem with the past being brought up.
Or Go Beach, dude.
But your tweet, you got mad at me for
Wait,
making
I'm
a
still
joke.
talking. I'm still talking. Polo Pizza's response to that would be bringing stuff up from the past, which I'm fine with, right? But the thing is, as soon as I bring something up from the past, he gets this whole fit about it, right? He goes into this rage because I bring up something from the past, but then he'll still do it also. Like, I'm fine with you bringing stuff up from the past about me, right? I'm just saying that, it's kind of stupid and it makes you look really dumb.
When was the
'Cause when
last
you
time
bring
you
your-
brought up something from the past?
Okay, let me see. Oh, maybe. No, it's not about him bringing something up from. It's more of him
That's what
complaining.
you said, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
just
he did. Let me see. It was in a video he made recently. He was talking about me. Me and some other people. Because people kept talking about it, and there was a situation with me, which I said it was kind of hypocritical because he also talked about people from the past. I mean, not even just people from the past. He's also done the same. Even with Sean, when Sean had left, he had made some meme videos. Like, what? It was weird. Like, this guy isn't like some friendly like guy. This isn't some guy who's like,
a pedophile's a different scenario. But...
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, yeah. So you should understand that. Hey, I mean, you probably shouldn't like a pedophile has left the internet. I don't think you should like continue to make like joke videos after the guy's
Okay,
literally gone.
David's just being fucking retarded.
What?
I'm gonna. David.
It's like a different case.
So what are you?
entirely.
What are you trying?
I don't.
What are you trying to say? I don't
Okay,
understand.
my overall point is that.
What's your point?
My overall point is that he's also bringing old stuff up that for especially for that case doesn't really matter. See, when I bring something old, it has something to pertain to like what's happening now. Like
so
like
basically,
right now,
you don't have a problem with bringing up stuff from the past, but Puddle
That's
does.
not true though.
yes, it is because I'm fine with you bringing up something from the past, but like if I'm still gonna be able to like respond to it. Like you can keep doing it, but I'm gonna respond.
Yeah, but you told me that you literally were like, "Oh, I was like, that was like so long ago. I'm not like that. You can't show like I literally."
I didn't say
That's
you can't.
that's his rebuttal to it.
That's not true. That's not
just
true. I didn't
because you
say
bring
you can.
just because you
you
can
can
bring
go
it
back
up
and look
doesn't
through-
mean he
you can
can't
go back
argue against it.
Yeah, you can go back.
No,
and
I
look-
get that, but he's saying he
Go back
doesn't
and
have
look
a
through the
problem
tweets.
with it.
Yeah, I don't.
You
no,
clearly did if you took.
He has a problem against it when it's like a specific
my
case.
problem is
You
that it's
fucking
not
bring up
true.
something like, I took a shit on the bed 3 years ago. Of course he's gonna argue against it if you bring it up now. It's fucking stupid.
But I thought he said he doesn't have a problem with bringing up stuff from the past in any
With
context.
specific cases he does.
Yeah,
I
you
don't have
did,
an
but he
argument,
said
but
he
I'm
said in
still gonna
general.
respond to it. What? Okay,
In
let's
general,
say that. Okay, let's say something.
David, did
let's
you say in general?
I don't think I
Are
said in
you
general.
referring
What are you
to
talking
it
about?
in
Never,
general?
never said in specific circumstances. I don't like people bringing up my past. That's not what he said.
Yeah, I never said.
Did he
no,
say
I'm
was it in general either?
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you
remember
don't
saying
say that, that kind of means in general.
No, but let's go back to this, right?
Okay,
Because I'm
David,
saying that- I'm
specify
saying-
yourself next time.
I'm okay. I guess that's fair, but I'm saying that I never said I had a problem with it, and me responding to it saying that I arguing it with it doesn't mean I have a problem with it, because the thing is, if someone's lying about me, I'm not gonna. My problem isn't the fact that the person is lying. My problem is that people are looking at it and then saying, oh, you know what, this makes sense and it's proof of it. The problem is how people look at it, not how you can bring it up. Like this one guy, the Wolf is awesome. He's sending death threats and stuff. He's lying about it. My problem isn't like the actual action, right? Because I know the action is just not true. My problem is that people are believing it. And even for a long while, Luigi Channel, even after doing this kind of stuff, you'd keep him in your server. That's a problem I had. That problem was like keeping him, despite knowing the stuff that he's done. We've told you, and you can't deny that you didn't know that the stuff he's been doing. We've told you. I think we even sent some screenshots.
Instance.
Okay, yeah. Still, you guys wouldn't. So let's say let me put it like this: would you let Jeff VS God in your your server? Would you do that?
No.
Luigi Channel. Exactly.
He's also made multiple mistakes though. To somebody's one.
No, but it wasn't only one time. It was multiple times we've said, even to I'm pretty sure I've said to Polo Pizza, and I don't know if I said it to you, but I've said it to Polo Pizza. He's a mod in the server, so he should, if he knows that something like that's happening, he should go and tell you. And he said that he wouldn't ban another thing. He wouldn't ban certain people because he didn't want to get in trouble with you, which kind of made sense until like I saw that one time what's his name? Ghost Jack, he posted an image of Dabby Stew's head photoshopped on some eggs, and Dabby Stew automatically banned him. So like if that's the case, and Dabby Stew can get away with doing something like banning someone for something like that, surely Polo Pizza should be able to ban someone for like what? For sending death threats? Like what? Like my point is that you give him a pass.
He was banned though. He was banned though. He was banned then.
Yeah. Only later on. He's been in the server. This stuff isn't like something like new that came up. This has happened like I think quite a few months ago, and he had still been in the server after informing mods like Polo Pizza that this stuff has been happening. But you give him a pass. Like my problem with your entire community, right, is that you guys will give a pass to people who are on your side, right? Like if it's someone who's on your side.
Circumstances.
Okay, Luigi, here's the solution to your problem, your little
What?
fucking problem. Just make a rule, which you already have before, saying that you can't talk about David, because clearly that's the only thing keeping your server alive.
Oh yeah, of course. What? That's probably why he hasn't made that rule again, because he realized that. Well, I bet right now they
David,
probably...
don't make any assumptions.
Okay,
what do you think about it?
I assume.
Luigi.
Okay.
What?
Make a rule saying you can't talk about David. Easy as that.
I mean, I'm in his general chat right now, and there's been like
we weren't
no
talking to you.
messages about David for a while.
I mean, well, I'm not exactly in the server. I'm just getting this based on what I
Drama
heard.
chat.
You're probably not in the drama chat, are you?
Well,
It's
I mean,
mostly-
the drama. No, I'm there now, but drama is usually when there's something going on, and if that happens to
Yeah.
be David, there's not.
No, there's got to be because I
People
remember
still
seeing something.
bring him up despite.
I don't
They're not
agree with
even
that,
being
and I've
drama.
given like people like Nostalgic, for example, multiple warnings about it. So.
And
Why
it's
don't you
also-
just bring back the rule? You've made the rule before.
Yeah, but it's
I've
kind
been thinking about bringing it back.
Unless it's something super major like Puddle getting hospitalized. I don't think they should be talking about David, which they do,
I mean, I agree with
Yeah, that's
that,
fair.
and I
including
do
in the
want to bring
drama
the rule-
channel.
Yeah, I do
Just
want to bring the rule
bring back the rule.
Alright, I will. I will bring it back. I've been wanting to bring it back since everyone... Well, not everyone, just some people in particular just keep bringing him up, and it's really annoying. I mean, for...
Like Puddle of Peaks. Huh?
In some cases he does, but he hasn't really... He mostly leaves that stuff on his Twitter, which I don't really care about, considering it's his Twitter. He can do whatever he wants with it. But when it's in the server, it's a problem, and from what I can tell, the people that bring him up the most in the server is mainly just, is Nostalgia Egg, and who else? I don't think they're in the server anymore, but there were some other people in here that were bringing him up. And there were also like alts joining that wanted to talk about him, which was also a problem.
Also, another solution is just freaking unban the people who... Because it's actually a one-sided situation. You always have one person or multiple people in your server always talking shit about David. And nobody can really fight against it because none of the people who would usually be against it are in the server. So you could either make a rule.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's not their server. It would be the same thing if someone else.
You know why I banned them, right?
I'm bringing it up as a solution. So you could like unban them and only allow them to talk in a drama channel. Since really that's the only reason they really want to be there.
So wait, why am I
just make the rule?
I mean, I get that, but again, I mean that would kind of go against the purpose of having them in there, considering it states in the rules that anybody who is there for drama shouldn't be there, considering the server. Yes, there is a drama discussion corner, but it's meant to be civil, which I will admit it hasn't been lately, and I haven't really been keeping good track of it as of right now, considering all the stuff going on. But I will bring back the David rule.
Okay.
If they're only there to cause drama, then no, I don't think they should be let back in. They were banned for a reason. It wasn't because they were defending David. It was because they were breaking rules.
Yeah, I get that, but
I'm
just saying.
For me,
I mean, if they do something, if you unban them again and they join and break another rule, you definitely do have the right to, or are justified to ban them again.
There's been multiple.
I'm just bringing it up as a solution.
I get that.
Generally.
Yeah.
Not specifically referring to anyone like Ghost.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, there are a few people in the server that are fine with David, like random numbers, but he doesn't really say anything. So it's not like it's... I mean, in the drama corner, it is mostly one-sided, although it hasn't been recently, considering there are people like defending... basically going against everyone attacking David, basically. But what?
Sorry, I was gonna add to that.
Okay.
In general though, like if someone has let's say there's like a Discord server of someone and they have like a drama discussion corner. If there's like most of the people in that server are clearly there because of Luigi. And if there's like a drama involved against Luigi, it makes sense that the majority of the people there would be biased towards Luigi because that's why they're there. Like if they're gonna if you have multiple people in a drama corner just shit talking someone, that's kind of like the people there aren't gonna be like, oh yeah, Luigi's wrong too, but that's why I'm in his server. Like that's just not really.
Yeah, it's never really about
So you're saying
usually.
it's okay to be biased despite it being wrong?
I mean, you shouldn't be biased, but at the same time, it's like if someone has a server,
yeah, it makes sense.
Clearly fair for them.
It would make sense technically to be biased in the
like the server
or like with Luigi in a
if you're in his
server based around him, but it's not the right thing to do.
Yeah, I agree, but there's not much you can really like. I mean, what's he meant to say? Like, oh, guys, don't agree with me. Like, it just doesn't work.
I just think the freaking drama discussion channel is this massive echo chamber of people repeating the same points or like similar points. David's a shit person. David's a manipulator. David fucking sucks ass. Or stuff like that. And it's definitely counterintuitive considering some of the stuff Puddle has done.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. And I would prefer that they just stop bringing him up. I've told them several times to stop bringing him up.
Yeah, but like, that's why... And especially in this situation, fucking Puddle... There is a possibility, and I'm like... I think it's real. I think Puddle got hospitalized. I don't think you should be talking about it in general, but if you do, I mean, I just...
Does David doesn't, from what I don't know, he obviously doesn't know, but is he more on the I don't think he got hospitalized, or?
Yeah. I think, I mean, I can't hear him right now, so we can't really
so you guys are like
verify that.
You guys are opposites in terms of that.
I mean, I think it's real. I definitely think it's suspicious, since we know very little about Puddle, but...
Yeah, I get why it would seem
otherwise.
Because like I get why it would seem suspicious.
I do too.
But like, and then there are people like WChute. Of course, you have no control over him. But I'm just making a little rant over here. He just makes paragraph-long essays as to why fucking David is wrong multiple times, and I just really think that's unnecessary. And since really there's no one there to call him out other than maybe a few people, it's just a one-sided situation.
Where did...
Guess his mic wasn't working.
David's mic's not working again.
Yeah.
I mean, so wait, what's the main, like, point we're on? Because
I feel like we're just talking in general, or just bringing up problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we kind of went off the rails.
I'm just sort of waiting for David to say something. His mic is being gay.
Is he recording? Who's recording?
I'm recording it.
Yeah.
Wait, so none of you guys are? Or...
No.
Okay.
We wanted to get a third person in for that purpose, but we didn't. So, who got banned for posting Dub's face?
David, your mic doesn't work. Fuck off.
It was I don't know how to say his name, but it was the Jurassic-ing or whatever his name is. He was the one that got
posting
banned.
Dub's face?
Yeah, he was the one.
Wait, was it this image?
Let me see.
Because like I'm pretty sure I heard.
Yeah, it was that one.
Like egg Oh.
I've seen that on Twitter. I don't know where that came from though.
I mean, I think it's funny. It's just a joke, but if he's offended, sure.
Thing is, one point I want to bring up about that though. Like, I'm completely cool with jokes too if they're like in a certain scenario or whatever. I guess Dub may not be, but the thing is, Dub doesn't like his face being public at all, which he's already put it public, so that's kind of on him. But like anytime he sees anyone talking about his appearance or posting about it, he instantly wants them like gone. Which, I mean, I get it. I mean, that's more of like
that
his
definitely seems a little controlling.
I get that, but it's more of his own like self-conscious thing. But the point I was gonna make was about the whole joke thing. When I sent that like clip of David, that was way before we ever like went into a big ol' Twitter thread about it. When I first sent that was just like a joke because like when I saw him talking about, oh, I really hope Puddle's okay after the constant like talking about how, oh, I don't know, we have no reason to believe this, and like the constant amount of like Puddle stuff. It just felt like really ungenuine for him to all of a sudden be like, oh, I really hope he's okay after the constant like BS on Twitter and whatnot. So I sent that as a joke, and then it turned into a big thread. But that started as a joke. He just didn't take it well.
Are you referring to the? I'm gonna bring up another point, but like,
it was the
when
clip
you guys
where
about David.
It was the clip I sent where from him in 2018 where he was like, "Oh, you have nothing to be depressed about." I sent that as a joke. That was way before we even like got into our big Twitter thread.
Yeah, I get it. That's a joke.
And then he responded to it, and then that's when we started the big thread.
Yeah.
I wasn't even planning on like talking. Like I wasn't even planning on like talking to him at all. It was after I saw him reply to that kind of like started it.
But like when you guys complain about David calling Puddle's situation fake, what are you referring to, Luigi?
It's mainly the whole like, obviously he'll say like, oh, I think it's fake, but a lot of the things like he says when he's like making tweets or whatever, he kind of like displays them as if they're fact. Obviously he can be like, oh no, I don't know this for sure, but when he tweets them out, he makes it look as if, all right, this isn't real type of thing.
Yeah, I definitely understand that you may think it's fact, but yet again, you're also treating the fact that he thinks it's fact as, you know, a fact, even though he's never outright said it before.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just really making assumptions in the drama discussion corner. And like the DMs, the screenshots of the freaking, what's his name? WH dude and David arguing. I mean, those are private screenshots, so. And one of the arguments is you really shouldn't be calling it fake. And
actually, I have to. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a tweet right here of David. This isn't even like a when we were talking about the whole us defending our friends or whatever, and we said that no, like if Puddle faked the suicide thing, we'd be the first to tell him that was effed up, and we would call him out for that because we don't just like kiss each other's ass. And he replied saying, "Nah, you guys would defend him." He didn't say you would probably defend. He said you guys would defend him, as if that's fact.
Yeah.
I have the actual tweet of him saying, he goes, "Nah, you guys would defend him." It wasn't like oh, I don't feel like that was just straight up him telling us that as if it's fact. He's saying you guys would defend him.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm not always on David's side, and I could definitely admit that I was fucking retarded, but for the most part, I don't think it's justified in attacking David, especially since that's really the only thing I disagree with him on.
It was mainly just him coming at us about like, oh, if Puddle faked his suicide or whatever, we would just kiss his ass and be like, yeah, that's great, Puddle. Like, I would never like, if any of my friends did that, I would never ever let that slide. I would be the very first to call them out. and then he's being like, no, you guys would defend him. Like he would just saying it like straight up type of thing. I'm not going into the server, no. He just posted it, no, I'm not doing that again. Bro, what's the point? We're already here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's...
It's not gonna make it. That has nothing to do with.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
That has nothing to do with where you are, bro. That's your mic.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean,
two members.
If there's not really anything else left to talk about, unless you have any more points.
No, I don't. I mean,
do you think we should maybe, like,
what?
Wait, what are you saying?
I was asking, like, do you have any more like points, or is this kind of? Because I was thinking, like, maybe as of now we could maybe reschedule another thing, or because obviously.
I mean, I don't have anything else to say, but seems like David does. Nobody's in the server right now.
He's also having like issues on his end. I mean, I don't really like. Do we have anything else to go over, or are we just kind of?
I mean,
like Luigi said, Luigi, you wanted to implement that rule again, and that was about it.
Yeah, I did say
Do
that.
you?
Yeah, I am gonna implement it again because I've been wanting to get people to stop. Honestly, I didn't want, once I posted my tweet, I didn't really want anyone saying anything about it in the drama corner. I didn't want it to blow up into this big thing. I understand why it did, but I kind of just wanted it, and I definitely didn't want people to like attack David or Ghost Shack or anyone over it, because realistically, it's not their fault. That they didn't.
Yeah.
They had nothing to do with what he did. I mean, he's the one that chose to, like, push everyone away, block us, and then go argue with David, and then eventually do what he did. I mean, they have nothing. They can't really. They didn't.
There's not really any control there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So I don't like when people in the server are trying to imply that. I mean, I get that they're frustrated, but it's just really just.
Yeah, I definitely see that. A lot of what they're saying is coming from frustration and less to make an actual genuine point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we don't have much more to like go over than that, I guess we could just kind of like I guess like go our separate ways type of thing.
Yeah. So you're gonna implement the rule, right?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely think if there's some intense drama going on and it just happens to involve David, I definitely don't think you should totally be silenced about David.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
agree.
just in general. If David makes a tweet you didn't like, I don't think they should be like shitting on him for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I guess not like overdoing it, but the biggest problem with David's kind of trying to make it seem like we can't even speak on him.
Yeah.
I sent you something. Oh, frick. Luigi.
But yeah, I guess that's. So are we good now?
I'm really just waiting for David to see if he can like fix whatever's going on.
I mean, he can talk to us once he fixes it, if that's okay. Like, I'm okay to get into another call once this thing's. But like, for now, do you think we should like go our separate ways?
Yeah.
All right.
Luigi, before we go, I don't want to say it in the voice chat. I sent you it.
Yeah, I saw.
I was freaking like.
Alright, so I guess we're...
Yeah.
Alright.
If David doesn't join, yeah.
I'll talk to... Once he gets his thing working, me and him can
So,
talk.
Luigi, are you gonna, like, post a recording? You could have it unlisted.
Yeah, I'll probably enlist it.
Just send it in the group chat.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Yeah, I guess we'll
If
speak with David once he fixes his
if
thing.
you don't want me to share it with anyone, you could just tell me right now.
Okay. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be. I will post it, considering I'm gonna be out of here in like about 4 hours or so. So.
Yeah. But whenever you do, and it's unlisted, should I like share it or just have it between us?
If you want to share it, I don't really have a problem with that.
Also, can you invite me?
Okay, sure.
Alright, so I guess we're... I mean, I'm probably gonna head out now.
Also, Corson,
What's
this
up?
is totally unrelated to the freaking puddle thing, but about Dab, like, something I really don't understand is why he's so self-conscious about his...
I've told him this too. Like, it can get annoying sometimes when he's done that, but I've talked to him
especially
about
when you're just trying to joke around, like...
I know, I've tried so hard to, like, tell him that it's, cool or whatever, but no, he, like, literally... He's said multiple times that he, like, hates his face, and he wants, like, pictures of him in his own house to, like, not be shown. And he says that the only thing stopping him from, like, burning them is his mom. Like, he despises the way he, like, looks and like, it just, I've tried to, like, there's no, that's just him. I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, I definitely understand, but I don't think he's ugly. I just think, you know...
I agree, but
he looks,
it's up to him.
He just looks like a... The joke is that he just looks like a typical basement dweller, if that's the correct term. But sure, I definitely wouldn't...
He hates, like, jokes like that or whatever, so he just, like, hides all stuff of his face.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
like, if someone just casually brings it up, he just fucking deletes the picture in Luigi's server.
I mean, I can see why, because, like, he doesn't like that popping up everywhere, considering he doesn't like it, but yeah, no, that's more him. I mean, I can't really do much. But,
alright, so...
But yeah, I guess we'll just,
I'll send you a friend
we'll
request.
Talk a bit once he fixes his thing.
I mean, you're definitely not a bad guy, but I just think you were being a bit difficult back in the server.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm
So
ready.
Move on.
Luigi, can you invite me?
I sent you an invite.
Oh. Didn't notice.
So I guess I'm gonna head out now. I'll talk to David, or I guess Luigi will talk to David in private once he gets his thing fixed. If he wants me to be there, I guess I'll be there. But yeah, no, for now, so like, everything's, like, clear for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Alright, see ya.
Alright.